the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minute. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. When you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion Denver Broncos and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Pull out! Hey! Hey! Hey, kill!
A run with the Central Florida promise, R.J. Harvey. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, my son! Ready! Kill!
A run once more, that's Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On 1st down, he'll stick with Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, my son!
Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's in! Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jump, set, ready, blue check. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Watch out now. 56 blue striker. Come on, set. 52 blue, black, 6. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Ready.
To throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Trouble, 38. Cut, cut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is brought in. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Kill, 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 kill. Hold on, set. Ready.
Here's Harvey, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Set, hut. Watch out now. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22.
So we've played a quarter here in Super Bowl 61. 10-7 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready. Ready. White. White. Let's go. Red. Steel. Black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up. 43 rail. Ready. Here we go. Set. Blue. 32. Green jack. Black shot. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Now Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10.
10 cycles. Down. Set.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready. 50. Green. Claws. Blue striker. Slice blue. Hut. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 14, Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hold on. Oh, my son. Hey, kill.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nick. That's caught by Harvey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
62-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Right, kick, red, cycle. Down, field, black. Yellow.
Good play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yellow, black, 90, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Red 50, green.
To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Now hand up, that's Harvey running left. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down. Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Go, go. No, no, no. Hold on, son. Hey, middle.
He'll try the right side with Harvey. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
Kill.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll get about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Denver.
They'll go play action with Nix. That is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Now it is first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up.
Ready, kill.
Harvey. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This returnable retrieve. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Red. Set.
Back to the air. It's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A big play here in the big game. 41 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Watch out now. Shoot. Yellow. 60 red. Smash. Red. Set.
On 1st down, it's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Got it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
10. Set. 52 blue. Slice blue. Green jack. Drill green.
Here's Love to throw. And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up the 6, and it'll be 3rd down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
45. White. 6. Black shot. Steel. Black. Set.
Here's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs,
and he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point is up and through. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Moving outside the pocket, that's to the right side, and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. There's a short one caught by Andrews. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing is Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On fourth down, here's Nix. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is not going to get there. Short of marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Set, ready. Red, psych, 60 red. 60, set.
On play action, Love. Will take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Nix gonna throw for it. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And this is gonna backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Spike, white, 33, yellow. Set, huh?
Love to throw it on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
A second down throw for Love. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
6 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
On the set.
First and 10 at the 33.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the fourth from New Orleans after this. Here's first and 10.
560. Here we go. Set.
On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
50, green. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. This is caught at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
10 cycles. 52 blue. Go red. Set.
Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead.
42, Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims now. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Nix from the gun on third down. He connects with Mims. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
A first down throw for Nix. Flushed to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
37. 44.
Working out of the gun, it's Hicks. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll throw. It's Nick. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Bombers. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Nick. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 22 meters. What you got? Set, go.
Love firing to Golden. There he goes, up the left sideline. On his horse. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Slot man gonna move in motion left.
Bombers.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look coverage. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Broncos.
Play action now. It's Nix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covers very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
That is incomplete. Here we go. Here down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
Smash, red. 40, slide, blue. Set, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Come on, set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That is hot. What a throw. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. They continue to add points, Greg. Very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Packers 56, Broncos 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. This one broken up, and it's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. Rolling to the left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's third and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Here we go, set. 50, green.
Throwing on second down, Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Set. Black 40. Rail, yellow. Set, cut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Packers 63, Broncos 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Knicks now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with it. I should probably sign ahead, boy.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 flat. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. And the Packers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this performance, the cherry on top, the tour de force for this entire day. Many felt this was the best team all year. And Greg, in the biggest spot, they proved it in a big way.
I think all week preparing for the Super Bowl, I think they felt really good about their chances, Mike. They've been one of the best teams all season long. But to put all three...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud